Ahead to 149 in this matchup. Tanner Frothinger, who's already competed earlier this morning, had a nice victory over Duke, the Eagle, Idaho native. And Buesgens, this unique opportunity, the New Prague, Minnesota product. He redshirted a year ago and now slides up a weight class to 49.
Yep, this is all about a development year for Coy, and he just wants to keep improving every time he competes. Last weekend, he wrestled against two tough guys from Princeton and Rutgers, lost both duels, so I know he probably has a lot of fire for this duel. You mentioned it. Frothinger coming off of a win earlier this morning, so he has a little bit of momentum on his side as well.
Frothinger, the Nebraska transfer, at 7 pins a year ago. A lot of new faces. He was an Idaho State champ 3 times. That's been an important part of Adam Hall's recruiting. 11 Utah athletes, 6 athletes from Idaho. Stand close to home here for Utah Valley.
Yeah, he's recruiting that area really well, and you know, he went to Boise State. Boise State dropped their program. Utah Valley is one of those premier options for kids in that area, and he's just done a great job of really rallying the troops and getting people to buy into Utah Valley as a program and getting guys to come back home.
In this Big 12 ACC wrestling matchup.
Definitely different styles here. Frothinger very tall and lanky. Buesgens short and stocky. So that's the fun part about wrestling, is seeing different type of frames compete against each other. And you know, anybody can wrestle, whether you're big or small. And it's cool to see two conflicting frameworks wrestle each other.
Good position for Buesgens. He's able to get the takedown.
Yeah, that was an awesome open shot fight by Buesgens. You see him just gushing out of blood. Wow.
Oh, he took a shot to the face there. He has the cut on that nose. That's a signature look for Buesgens, and it comes out almost every time he competes.
And I said it last week. He's had that scab has opened up about 3 months straight of Buesgens, and he took such a nice explosive shot from the open. I think he might have hit his nose on Frothinger's knee, and it just started gushing blood.
For those who aren't fans of blood, turn your head away for a second.
Yeah.
This gets real gory here on ACC Network Extra.
So he open shot, he collected Frothinger's ankle, did a great job of securing that other leg, and then working up to get his takedown. And that's what the coaches are trying to see out of Buesgens. He's got a lot of great attacks. When you're out there, go for them. Take the risk. Take your shots. Trust in your ability. And that was a great opportunity by Coy to score there quick.
Sometimes we exaggerate when we say putting our life on the line for a team. Buesgens, he is working real hard to get that takedown. My goodness.
No, it's a warrior sport. You know, it's a lot of blood, a lot of bruises, but like I said earlier, you'll trade a takedown for a bloody nose any day.
Buesgens was 4-4 in his dual career. You noted a tough weekend against some really good competition with Princeton and Rutgers.
Yeah, and such a big, important part of college wrestling is it's such a long season. Don't get caught up in the results of November. You know, it's still really early on the season. The coaches are looking for a guy like Buesgens just to continually develop. Learn from a loss like last weekend. And hey, what does it look like coming into practice this week? Are you going to let those affect you? Or are you going to come in with a great attitude, knowing that you have a great opportunity Saturday night in your home gym to get back on the horse?
This is a loaded weight class in the ACC. A year ago, Caleb Henson was the All-American and national champ at 49. As you noted, for NC State, it's a new developed weight class with Buesgens coming in off a redshirt year. And a lot of credit deserved to this operations and athletic training staff at NC State getting the mat ready to go.
Yeah, something tells me this isn't going to be the last time they're out there during this match.
Even during this bout alone.
Yeah,
with
right.
how much Buesgens is getting after it. Tanner Frothinger, who's traded off with Cavelli Quintanilla a bunch this year, the Spokane native, the Eagle, Idaho product.
On the whistle, starting on the white whistle.
And a weight class that Adam Hall would love to see develop throughout the year. He's got a lot of options at 49.
There's definitely a youth movement here with the Utah Valley team. A lot of true freshmen, redshirt freshmen vying for their opportunities, and that's what Coach Hall wants to see. Don't wait until you're older to start competing. Go ahead and grab that spot and run with it.
An escape for Utah Valley. So it's 3-1 midway through this first period.
Yeah, you can tell Frothinger feels really comfortable upper body here. He's got this body lock, goes headlock.
And then the reversal and the takedown there for NC State.
Yeah, awesome job by Buesgens, just being aware of that big throw. He sunk his hips back, got an easy takedown off Frothinger's mistake.
Okay.
Buesgens as well, somebody that's very good on top. He can ride really well, and he can turn. He's got a great tilt series. As you see, he's got this wrist underneath, and this is hard for Frothinger to get out of.
I miss that number.
Not only the weight, but the control of the arm underneath makes it impossible to get out.
You notice just a great tight waist, and it's huge on top. If you can get a deep, tight waist, you can get the guy flat on bottom. Not only is it you get the riding time, you're on top, you're also giving yourself a chance to kind of regroup and catch a breath. You know, you're not spending a ton of energy. Your arms are definitely feeling it, but it's a great opportunity to catch a breath and refocus. All right, what do I need to do next? Should I go for a turn? Do I have enough time to go get another takedown? And Buesgens just doing a great job of riding and controlling the time right now.
Looking for a turn here, maybe even a pin. The count is on, and Frothinger gets out. Now Frothinger with leg control.
If Buesgens is still on top here, he wants to stay on top. Great job remaining on top and not giving up that escape. Goes for a tilt. Frothinger almost was trying to look for a defensive pin, but Buesgens did a great job of wrestling through position, stayed on top, and if you know me, you know you've got to save points at the end of periods. 6-1 is a lot better than 6-2 or 6-3, and Buesgens did a great job wrestling through.
Bloody, battered, and bruised. Buesgens gets the early takedown and bonus points here.
Yeah, you see Frothinger, he's got body lock. He threatens body lock, goes headlock. Buesgens just does a great job of slipping his head out and gets an easy takedown to go up 6-1.
Now we open the second period. Nearly 2 minutes of riding time for Buesgens. Frothinger would love to crack into that number here.
You see Frothinger, I know he's very long and lanky. Typically guys with that stature love riding legs. He throws a leg in on Buesgens' right side. Now he's trying to erase some of that riding time and look for a turn of his own. He has him flattened out.
6-1 Frothinger.
Gotta be careful of the cradle here on the far side if you're Buesgens. You don't want to stand up and put your head too close to your knee where he can get a cradle and get a turn.
Good block by Frothinger.
And what you'll see there, the referee counts. When Frothinger goes to the ankle, the referee starts counting. If he gets to 5 seconds, that's a stall call.
The riding time is now ticked under a minute. Big second period for Frothinger, who has good arm position.
Keep it legal. Keep everything legal. Keep everything legal.
Buesgens so close. He gets position and turns for the takedown.
Wow, super impressive athleticism there by Buesgens. His arm's tied up behind his back. He's got an arm on his leg. Goes like power clean mode, flips him over his head for a takedown, or for a reversal, my bad.
Incredible reversal, yeah.
Super impressive wrestling by Buesgens.
Still red! Still red!
Riding time ticks over a minute.
Control, white, green!
And now an escape point for Frothinger late in the period.
Stay on the mat, guys. Stay on the mat.
Yeah, Frothinger gets that escape. He feels very comfortable throwing the kitchen sink.
And how about this reversal? Incredible stuff.
This is incredible. Buesgens feeds his hips in, does a full squat, gets Frothinger elevated over his head for a reversal. That's definitely going to make the highlight reel.
You're not kidding about the deadlift move right here.
Oh, it's impressive strength. I mean, that's as textbook as it looks. When you say, hey, throw your hips in, use your legs, that's what you show kids a video of. Really cool.
So when Sam Craven, the strength staff, says lift that bar above your head and then drop it behind you, that's what it looks like.
Absolutely. Yeah, I have a feeling we'll be seeing that on Twitter and Instagram later. I mentioned opportunity right now. We have blood time. Both guys, a little bit of a regroup. There's been some chaotic action, some crazy moves. Regroup, refocus. What do I need to do? If you're Buesgens, you're doing a great job of staying out of the high-flying moves. Frothinger, not afraid to go for it, But if you're going to go for it at this point, you got to make sure it's locked in tight so you don't give up any more points. Now, you saw in that break, I don't know if people saw it, Adam Hall actually got down on the mat, showing Frothinger what he wants to see him do out of bottom. You don't see a lot of head coaches get on the mat like that. That's really cool stuff.
Adam Hall, the associate head coach at NC State for multiple years, coaching up his 149 Frothinger.
And so Buesgens did a great job of riding after his takedowns in the first period. Frothinger goes down, Coy right back to it now, controlling the action on the mat. I'll be interested to see if the NC State coaches want him to cut him to go for a major. He's up 8-2, riding time at 1:31. Technically would get another point, would need to win by an 8-point margin for the major decision.
And anything above 15 is the tech fall. That's where you get 5 points by a decision.
Yeah, so you start thinking dual meet score here. Yes, I'm up by 6, essentially 7 with the riding time if it holds. If I can go get another takedown, it provides another point, dual meet point for our team at 4 instead of the regular decision 3.
Hit the final minute as Utah Valley's won the last 2 bouts. 1 injury DQ, 1 by decision.
It's a really smothering ride by Buesgens, and I noted a couple times when you're on bottom and you can't get your hips out, it's very frustrating, it's very tiring. Buesgens doing a great job of taking it out of him here. Got to be careful with your Buesgens. The only thing that can really hurt you is more of that chaotic roll or action. NC State coach is pleading with him to cut him. He does. This is that.
Wants more points.
Yes, and they're great shot by Buesgens.
Now an 8-point lead.
Awesome awareness by Buesgens. Notice he didn't just cut him and separate. He cut him, got to his position, hit an awesome high C right to a takedown. 12 seconds left. He's really in good position to secure this major decision.
That'd be a bonus point in the team decision. And what a third period for Coy Buesgens, holding off Frothinger and getting 4 points on the board for NC State.
Yeah, awesome wrestling by Buesgens. Frothinger wrestled really well, threw a lot of crazy moves, big throws at Buesgens. Buesgens stayed composed, rode tough on top, went and got that extra takedown at the end for the major decision. That's what this NC State brand has been built on.
An incredible reversal sets up Buesgens. We'll step aside, and we're halfway through, heading to 157 coming up next. Utah Valley, the early lead. It's 9-7 in the team score. We got plenty more from Raleigh. We return on ACC Network Extra.